Hey folks, today we're going to take a look at the Diamondhead vrs-t free-floating handguard. We're going to take this and install it for you. We're going to show you how to do it. It also comes with a proprietary Diamondhead barrel nut, which doesn't require any tuning for the gas tube. And also we got a hold of a low-profile gas block. We are going to install it on a Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport, and then we're going to take it down to the range and throw some rounds through it and see how it works. Okay, so what we've done here first is we've just gone ahead and removed the handguard that came with the M&P 15 Sport. As you can see, it's a carbine length handguard, and we've put it into an upper vise block, and we're gonna go ahead and remove the flash hider first. Then we're gonna take down the fixed front sight. Then we'll replace the barrel nut and install the new barrel nut with the new handguard and gas block and get going. So what we had to do first is to remove the pins from the fixed front sight. It was pretty difficult using the factory pins. We had to jam it in the vise there a little bit and do some pounding on it. Next, we pulled the fixed front sight off and removed the gas tube, which was relatively easy once we got those pins out. You also have to remove the pin in the fixed front sight, since that acts as the gas block on a standard carbine length AR-15. Removing that pin was not that difficult, and it should be a pretty easy process. Then we had to take the armorer's wrench and remove the delta ring and the barrel nut that comes with the M&P 15 Sport. Took a little cranking, but that came off too. Then you just slide on the proprietary Diamondhead barrel nut, screw it down, and then you need a 1 1/4 inch wrench to tighten it up. It's pretty easy once you get it on there. Then we took the gas tube with the low profile gas block, slid that on. That took a little bit of manhandling just to get that seated properly into the upper, but once it was in there, it fit just fine. You use the included Allen wrench to tighten up the low profile gas block. Pretty easy maneuver. And then we put a little tape over the gas block in order to hammer in the retention pin for the gas tube. That worked relatively easily. That went in pretty easily as well. Then we just slid the rail on. The one thing you got to remember is to remove the screws that come with it. And then once you get it on, you just take an Allen wrench and tighten up those screws that hold the rail on to the barrel nut. Screw on the flash hider or your muzzle device, get an armorer's wrench, tighten it down, and you're ready to go. So now we're down at the range after installing the vrs-t free float handguard. It was really easy to install. It took a little bit of work to get that gas tube fitted properly. Obviously it was not so easy taking the pins out of the fixed front sight, the standard carbine fixed front sight. But it really feels great in your hand. These notches here fit perfectly with your fingers, and it allows you to have a good grip even without any kind of forward handguard or anything like that, or a vertical vert grip or something like that. Really nice light handguard that's super comfortable. That's the Diamondhead vrs-t free float handguard.